Thanksgiving, I'd ignored 14 calls and 7 texts. That morning, Carrie messaged me again. Mom and Dad are really upset you're ghosting them. Are you seriously going to let this get so out of hand? Me. It got out of hand when they told me my kids weren't good enough to sit at their table. She didn't respond after that. I silenced my phone and focused on my real family. Zoe and Tyler were helping Brian mix waffle batter at the counter. They were covered in flour and laughing hysterically. This was our Thanksgiving, and for the first time in years, I felt completely at peace. But my in-laws weren't done yet, and their next move would be something I'd never forgive. Thanksgiving morning was peaceful in a way I hadn't experienced in years. No rushing to dress the twins in outfits they'd hate. No stress over preparing a side dish that would meet Janet's standards. No anxious glances at the clock to make sure we'd arrive exactly on time. Instead, we existed in our own little bubble, our home filled with laughter and the sweet smell of maple syrup and fresh coffee. Zoe and Tyler took turns helping Brian flip waffles, giggling every time he pretended to almost drop one. For once, I felt genuinely relaxed. Then my phone started buzzing. I glanced at the screen. Janet. I let it go to voicemail. It rang again and again. Brian shot me a concerned look. Want me to turn it off? I hesitated, then shook my head. No, if it's an actual emergency, I should know. I answered with a flat, hello? Oh, so now you pick up. Janet huffed. I suppose you're just sitting at home sulking while we're all enjoying a lovely dinner. I sighed. If you're calling to make me feel bad, I really don't have time. That's not why I called. Her voice turned sharp. Did you cancel the Amazon account? I froze. What are you talking about? Brian's Amazon Prime account, the one we've been using for household items and gifts. It's saying our payment method is no longer valid. A cold realization washed over me. The Amazon account she was talking about wasn't Brian's. It was mine. 3 years ago, when Janet complained about shipping costs, I'd added her as a household member on my Prime account. I'd meant it as a temporary kindness, but they'd never mentioned removing themselves, and I'd forgotten about it. You mean my Amazon account? I said slowly. A pause. Then Janet scoffed. Oh, don't be so petty, Melissa. It's just an account. You made good money at that tech job, and we thought— You thought what? My voice shook slightly. That you'd keep using my Prime membership while telling me my kids aren't good enough for your Thanksgiving? Don't act like this is some huge betrayal. We're family. The least you could do is share your benefits. I inhaled sharply. Are you serious? After explicitly excluding my children, you still expected to use my account? Do you even hear yourself? Janet let out an exaggerated sigh. This is exactly why we avoid difficult conversations with you. You always overreact. Overreact. I was done. You're right about one thing, I said, my voice eerily calm. I did cancel your access. And since we're being honest now, let me be crystal clear. You won't be using any of my accounts or services again. Ever. Janet gasped like I'd slapped her. Melissa, don't be absurd. And while we're at it, don't expect any more tech support, prescription pickups, or anything else either. You made your choice when you excluded my children, and now I'm making mine. Silence. Then, in a voice colder than I'd ever heard from her, she said, You'll regret this, and hung up.